Well, actually started 2020 during lockdown. You know, everyone was actually trying to find something about busy.
Exactly.
So that's how I actually started creating content. But I remember first time I started doing this, I was just doing it because I would see everyone would just participate in those challenges not knowing that some of my videos might actually have impact.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's the other thing that actually pushed me over time. Push content. Started recreating like music videos.
Oh yeah.
But my own concept,
Oh yeah.
Do that.
Oh yeah.
So that's how I actually. And then that's how I actually find my niche. I was like, okay, I'm just going to stick on this. And then this one's Avanja.
So now, on the TikTok platform, have you seen any monetizing of it?
When it comes to TikTok, South Africa, I know some other countries you can actually make money.
Yes.
From TikTok.
Yes.
But when it comes to TikTok South Africa, you do find people who have like a lot of viewers, who have a lot of. But that doesn't mean that they get something.
They money from it.
No, it's just followers and the viewers. That's it. But what's nice about it is you get to work with different companies. People they approach you.
So it gives you access to corporates.
So it's so more open the doors for you.
I think this is a question probably someone like myself has been asking themselves, because I have this theory that when it rains more, that's when the pool actually needs more maintenance in a way. Am I correct in thinking that?
That is correct, yes.
All right. Whereas in winter, less maintenance, it'll be just probably clearing the leaves and everything.
You'll only be doing about 50% less than what you would be doing in summer. Summers where you'll be spending the most money on your pool.
All right, on the swimming pool and everything.
If you get rain and you find your pool's going green, shock it, maybe flock it. If it's a bit dusty, then run your filter.
Would you like to explain the difference between those two words that you've just said?
Yes,
please.
Yes. So a pool shock generally refers to a high concentration of chlorine or superchlorination.
Okay.
So that, for instance, when someone shocks a pool, they either add a product that has a high concentration of chlorine,
all right,
which sanitizes the water.
Fair enough.
Or maybe you just bomb it with 4 or 3 cups.
In actual fact, I think you and I should show your bosses this video so that it can be. This episode is sponsored by the pool team. Join Moya and Jean P as we talk everything swimming pool. Good afternoon, good evening. I think it's evening by now. In actual fact, we're heading for more 6 o'clock and 6 p.m. So I would rather say good evening. It's your favorite Ihela Moya Habo. I've just picked up John Paul. He says for short, it's always JP. But when he's feeling romantic, he says the full name, Jean Paul. Jean Paul.
It's got the French ring to it, man.
Oui, oui.
Azul.
What do they say? It's got the je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi, mon ami. Are you my man?
Good, man.
You're good, my man?
Bro. Good.
I hear you're done with work and everything.
Yeah, man. It gets busy around here, but good day overall.
Was a good day overall,
Good day working in the pool team.
So tell me this, where pool maintenance is concerned, when it's always raining like this, is there anything that I can do to prevent it from going green or algae and all those things?
So interesting thing about that. So when it comes to pool maintenance and especially rain, so nowadays, our atmosphere is full of lots of pollutants and lots of chemicals and such. Our rain's actually acidic nowadays. So what you'd actually find is that your alkaline breaks down, and that's very important in water chemistry. So if you get rain and you find your pool's going green, shock it, maybe flock it. If it's a bit dusty, then run your filter.
Would you like to explain the difference between those two words that you've just said?
Yes,
please.
Yes. So a pool shock generally refers to a high concentration of chlorine or superchlorination. Okay. So that, for instance, when someone shocks a pool, they either add a product that has a high concentration of chlorine, which sanitizes the water.
Fair enough.
Or maybe you just bomb it with 4 or 3 cups. Then you just let it run on bypass, which is another setting I can go into. So that's basically like mega sanitizing the water and killing off any germs that the atmosphere brings into it.
Okay.
Then the other word, floc or flocculant, that refers to a chemical or a substance that basically combines everything together, then drops it to the floor. So typically, like after really windy days or like, dust and stuff, you can't even see the bottom of your pool, like it's looking like a mud ball.
Yes.
Use that, drops to the pool, then you got to vacuum it out of the waste. Which basically
this is what the creepy crawly, where the creepy crawly comes into the whole picture. Alright.
Like that flat sweep over there.
Alright, yes, the one that sweeps and everything. Okay. Alright. Well, look, man, I hope somebody, I think this is a question probably someone like myself has been asking themselves, because I have this theory that when it rains more, that's when the pool actually needs more maintenance in a way. Am I correct in thinking that?
That is correct, yes.
Alright. Whereas in winter, less maintenance, it'll be just probably clearing the leaves and everything.
You'll only be doing about 50% less than what you would be doing in summer. Summers where you'll be spending the most money on your pool.
Alright, on the swimming pool and everything. And then in terms of the technologies in the pool pumps, has there been an upgrade for like more power efficient, energy efficient pumps?
So we get a new line called Quality, and they've introduced a new line of pool pumps and motors that are actually more power efficient. They're more solid. They don't wear out as often, and it's easy to plug and play. It's really the most simplest thing. And most of the pumps now come with a 3-year warranty, so now's the time to dive into it.
There we go. 3-year warranty.
3-year warranty, and Quality themselves cover you. So.
Even better, huh? Even better. Alright, I think that's about it where the swimming pools is concerned, man.
For more information, swing by the pool team.
The pool team will give you more information, eh?
100%.
In actual fact, I think you and I should show your bosses this video so that it can be, this episode is sponsored by the pool team. Join Moya and Jean P as we talk everything swimming pool. I think we've done the advert already, hey?
There we go.
That's it.
Sponsor secure.
So this is the pool team in Brackenhurst.
Yes.
Alright.
That's where you'll find me for your local pool needs.
Alright. So I heard you say you in the retail space. Are you enjoying working in the retail space?
Yeah, no, retail's really great. So a lot of people are against it because they can say.
I know I am.
Yeah. Have you worked in retail before?
Not quite, but I can tell I've worked in restaurants. So I would say I was close to retail, right?
Close.
Yeah. So
long hours, rude people.
Exactly.
Kidding.
That too.
Honestly, I was pretty good. I mean, like I can't complain. I'm off on a Monday. I mean, I love sleeping in on Monday. It's the best thing ever.
For sure.
And Thursdays, I mean, it's midweek before Friday, so I get to kaya a bit before. So I'm all for it.
Plus, there's a Amapiano song that says Mondays is boys' holiday. So there's no work on Mondays. It's boys' holiday on Monday.
That's right.
For sure.
100%. So it's time to kaya. Well, everyone's not working, of course. So
yeah.
Only during December.
Were you busy during December?
No. December was the time, because it was a very wet Christmas actually.
It was raining for a long period of time.
And also because most people are actually hosting at their homes. Everyone's coming in, so I was moving.
And your work is kind of quiet during December period, so visitors actually can come into the province. Yeah, almost definitely.
Yeah. And we help all types. I mean, not just your average guy with the pool. We also help some builders out there too. So we can also give advice. And I mean, you can come and have a chat with us. Friendly enough.
Well, guys, and I'm not actually being paid to do this, but JP is just a nice guy like that, so that JP has just given you some of the answers or questions that you have. You're more than welcome to visit them at the pool team in Brackenhurst. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll pump into this friendly face. Ladies, I would say no, I'm taking him to his lady, so JP is spoken for, please. Sorry. And what are you looking forward to for the year? For the year.
So this is actually a very positive start to the year for me. I started working only last year. By the end. Okay. So I'm still technically new to the job, but I've learned a lot. I mean, I'm quite inquisitive about stuff.
And here you are selling the company so well, so quickly.
Exactly. Hey. I was made for sales.
I think you were, my man. I think you were, my man. It's a calling. Also, you're quite new in your company and everything.
It's about 7 months.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, 7 months. And what I'm looking forward to this year hopefully, if I work hard enough, I can be bumped up to a higher position. I would like some form of management, or at least some form of power in the company at least. I'd also like to get a car this year. That's one of my biggest goals. Actually.
So a car is something that we're looking forward to this year. If we can, we're working towards that. No, most definitely. What car do you have your eye on?
My dream car, Audi A5.
Audi A5.
Audi A5.
Wow. So meaning the RS5 you love wholeheartedly.
I wish, but yeah, no, that one's gonna cost a pretty penny.
Yeah, but for the feasible dream, an A5 would be a nice car for you.
Yeah, it's simple, it's reliable, it's a beautiful car. To me, the A5 cannot be touched.
My man.
Or an M3.
Oh, you're talking there as well, eh? You're talking there as well. So no love for Ford. I know you white boys love Ford, man. Eh?
I like a Mustang.
Oh, you like a Mustang? So not even a Focus RS or ST, anything like that?
I don't know, man, because I've driven in a few. It's an alright ride.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Alright.
Like even a Kia, like this Kia Picanto or Kia Rio, even that'd be a nice starting car.
Yeah.
But the dream is the A5.
A5 is the dream, eh?
That's my luxury.
Lord of the Rings.
That's it.
You want the 4 rings,
That's
my boy. Alright, no, I'm with you 100%. Well, I like it too. I mean, I love Audi as well. I don't know whether I'm a huge fan of it, but I love Audi as well.
What's your favorite car?
I actually don't know. I actually haven't went that far. I'm more of a lover of classic cars, so I'm more of an old school vehicle. I have an old school Mercedes 190E.
Yeah,
the envelope, nice. So I've got a baby Benz. So if there's any baby Benz fans out there, we are number one. Alternatively, I do also do like the Kusheshe, of which I'm sure is a crime for me to love both cars at the same time. But yeah, I'm more of a classic guy. Yeah. And if there's one car I'd like to probably project that I'd like to do for myself, a Mini, Mr. Bean.
Yes.
I'd love to work on building something like that for myself.
Green everything.
Have that become a daily driver.
That is awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Of course, sorry, I can also forget the Godzilla.
A Nissan GTR. Oh, my man.
Yes, I can't forget that.
Now you're showing your whiteness. you were sounding too black there. Hey, laughing at Lord of the Rings. On that note, it is time for the trivia. Let's see how well JP knows South Africa.
Let's see.
Basically, it will be general knowledge questions, and these are questions that I'm freestyling in my head. Some I might be making in the map as I go through, so we'll be proving in the comments as to whether was I talking do or do, you know. All right. So now, seeing that you're a pool guy, let me start easily. You're a pool guy, right?
Yes, I'm a pool guy.
True or false?
True.
The creepy crawly was invented in South Africa.
True.
That's true. Yeah, we'll give it to him. That is true. The creepy crawly was invented in South Africa.
Very true.
Definitely.
Don't ask me the year though. That one's a bonus question.
No, you're lucky I don't remember the year as well. I was going to start with the year. And then our first Rugby World Cup that we won. What year was it? The one Mandela was at, and he lifted the first lifting of the Rugby World Cup. When was that year?
How old is rugby? Dang.
You're losing your white credentials.
Yeah, no. So I'm sorry, hey, rugby lovers.
5, 4, 3,
1974.
Wow. South Africa, eh? South Africa. As South Africa, the first Rugby World Cup that we won. I'm giving you the last chance. The first Rugby World Cup we won as South Africa. You say, which year was it?
1974. It feels good.
74 was
good.
74 was a good year for those probably around that time, but it wasn't a good year for you, my man. 1995. A year after our democratic elections.
Oh my word.
Yebo. The next question. And you see, I'm not even pulling the hard questions where I'm asking you about Bafana and all those things, eh? Imagine if I had to actually.
I'm not a big local sports watcher, sorry guys.
Are you a sportsman?
Sportsman, yeah, no, I enjoy sports. I do watch football or soccer.
Okay.
Rugby, as we know, clearly not.
Okay. They call them the mighty Buccaneers. Is Mnyamangenkane. Is Gamakepula.
Yeah.
A very big South African soccer team. What team am I referring to? Or even when I say up the Bucks, what team am I referring to in South Africa?
The mighty Buccaneers.
Yes. Is Mnyamangenkane. Up the Bucks. Is Gamakepula.
Orlando Pirates.
Spot on, my boy. Spot on, my boy. Spot on. I was gonna get very shocked.
Yeah,
With such a simple clue as Buccaneers.
Yeah, no.
I was about to say, never mind you not knowing South African soccer. You just don't know general knowledge.
I nearly said Springbok because I heard Buccaneers. I was like, no, wait, a Buccaneer is not a word for a Springbok.
And soccer.
Yes.
Jeez. Well, man, you're about to make us laugh hard there.
Yes.
That was question 3. So you've gotten 2 correct out of 3.
Okay.
That's far.
90%.
We're going for 90%, huh?
90%.
We're going for 90%.
Okay.
All right. Nelson Mandela.
Okay. Presidential knowledge. Okay.
Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
With which president did he share a Nobel Peace Prize with?
Wow.
Around the same time. They received the award around the same time.
Wow.
Which president did he share the Nobel Peace Prize with?
Oh wow. Okay. That's a tough one.
Would you like to call a friend?
Oh, I don't think any of my friends would even know. Sorry for anyone watching this, I don't think so.
Would you like a clue?
Okay, yeah. What country?
This? Oh, okay. That is the clue. He was also a South African.
Also a South African.
Yes.
Let's see, our president. So we had Zuma. Then before that, we had Thabo Mbeki.
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening to the computer think.
Mbeki. And then before Mbeki was Mandela, if I'm correct. Then before that, okay, there was a whole bunch of names. Yeah, okay, I can't recall.
Which one are you going for?
Mbeki.
Is that your final answer?
And then we're at the same time.
They received the award at the same time, my boy. Same time.
Oh man, that is a tough one. That's a hard one.
All right. I've given you enough time. Are you sticking with Thabo Mbeki?
I'm feeling it.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my... So you're sticking to Thabo Mbeki?
Come on.
And you are wrong. So Mandela shared that award with the last president before democracy, F.W. de Klerk. Him and Mandela won the Nobel Peace Prize around the same time, together, basically.
Oh my word! No, okay, that wasn't
good there, huh?
That wasn't in my wheelhouse at all. Okay,
got you good,
me.
Huh?
You got me.
Whilst we're still talking about the history of South Africa, there's a, from what I heard, they're a South African rock band.
Yes.
They're named after a very famous bishop.
Oh, okay.
What is the name? They're named after a very famous South African bishop. A short bishop. What was the name of that? What is the name of that rock band? Apparently they are a South African band. He's a bishop?
He's a bishop, yeah.
He's a bishop? Is that your final word? But it's a rock band, so it needs to sound like the word. Eh?
Desmond and the Tutus.
There we go. You got it, my boy.
I kind of guessed that one.
There we go.
I got it.
You're damn correct. Desmond and the Tutus.
That's the one.
So out of 5, he got 3 correct.
I'll take it.
Yeah. He got 3 correct.
Yes.
No, that's a pass, huh?
Yeah.
That is a pass.
Was it 75%?
That is a 75%, my boy. And with that said, that was JP. Thank you for participating. On that note, JP, I usually ask people that we sing the national anthem together, and we close this with singing the national anthem. Can we do that?
Yes.
So we can just revive the spirit of South Africa. There's no better country than to be a South African. Am I wrong?
I've always said that. I mean, when it comes to beautiful vistas and natural landscapes, we're number one.
We are number one. And we are beautiful people. We just have our own issues, but we are beautiful.
But like, who doesn't have issues?
We all have issues.
It makes us...
Good morning. It's your favorite Ihela Moya Habo. We are at it again, as I say, every single morning. Any day above ground is a blessed day because a lot of people do not see this day. So we are grateful that we're here and we have this opportunity. Thank you, Lord. I've just picked up with Sonwabile. We are off to Vosloorus. And basically, I was just explaining to him that I have a channel where I converse with people and I do content, and it just so happens that he is also in the content creation space. So he's basically going to explain slightly more about what he does, and so that we can get to know him better. Usonobile, are you good?
Yeah, I'm all good.
Oh good. Thank you. And because it's January and it is still early in the year, so I can still say Happy New Year to you and all the best for the future of the new year and everything, my man. Yebo. So Putsonobile, as you were saying, now you are into that content creation space. Would you like to give us more information? What is it that you do and where you do it and so on?
So, yeah, obviously I do create content. Well, I actually started 2020 during lockdown, you know. Everyone was actually trying to find something about busy.
Exactly.
So that's how I actually started creating content. But I remember first time I started doing this, I was just doing it because I would see everyone would just participate in those challenges not knowing that some of my videos might actually have impact.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's the other thing that actually pushed me over to push content. But it was mostly TikTok, Facebook, as well as Insta. So I remember when I started doing this, I would just join in those challenges, but I wanted something unique, something I was so I started recreating like music videos.
Oh yeah.
But my own concept,
Oh yeah.
Some props do that.
Oh yeah.
So that's how I actually find my niche. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick on this, and then this one's So when Shama music video recreating, but Nakona, it was when it comes to music, right? I would choose like those old retro songs. I would say maybe 70% it would be gospel, but I would choose like those old retro songs where people, when they listen to those,
it has memories.
It has memories. They can actually relate. It will just bring back a lot of childhood and upbringing memories. So that's how I actually started going to content.
Oh yeah.
So Holy Cross Choir.
Yes,
spring cleaning.
Yes.
So bengishaya zona lezo ngihlanganisa ama props, wardrobe, create different characters, shoot, So I used to do that, and I found myself enjoying it more. I mean, I'm in the hospitality industry.
Oh,
right?
yeah, all right.
I'm in the hospitality industry, so most of the time when you're in that industry, you don't really get time to do some other things that you love because of the working hours. But as time goes on, I was like Tanda, like I don't know, and I started investing in my craft to a point where I would buy ring lights, I would buy a drone, because I really enjoy
content creation.
Content,
Yeah.
Something being I so that's how I actually
Wow.
But I've been creating content on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. As I mentioned that the TikTok that I do, the content that you mostly use music, right?
Yeah, so
yes, it's my own thing, but the music,
so copyright and everything.
So that's why I'm very mindful when it comes to I've got, I don't know, a lot of doubts, thinking that is it even gonna work or so feeling
and you're quite correct.
And I don't think that I will even monetize
from the YouTube
because of the music that I use. Maybe Amaya shorts, those short things, it might work.
Yes.
And I can get more subscribers, but
I think
I don't think I would benefit that much.
And I think from a music's point of view, it's not meant to be more than 5 seconds. Which is impossible to create anything that's not. So now, on the TikTok platform, have you seen any monetizing of it? Have your videos reached that level of what it's giving you a bit of revenue? Not yet.
Not really. I think when it comes to, I don't know, when it comes to TikTok South Africa, I don't know, I know some other countries you can actually make money.
Yes,
from TikTok.
Yes.
But when it comes to TikTok South Africa, you do find people who have like a lot of viewers, who have a lot of. But that doesn't mean that they get something.
They're money from it.
No, it's just followers and the viewers. That's it. But what's nice about it is you get to work with different companies. People they approach you.
So it gives you access to corporates.
So it's so more open the doors for you. So you can work with different companies because of the number of your followers and the views. The way I push so you can just end up working. I think that's how other people they actually make money. But I'm using TikTok as much as there's a system they use on TikTok, I'm sure you're aware of it, where they actually send gifts, but those gifts they are in dollars, and then you convert them into rand, and then they go through your PayPal, and then you can just transfer it to your South African bank account. So people can actually gift you, people who are very fond of your content, people who are enjoying your content, they can send you gifts. So those gifts, they are in dollars. Because TikTok
it's almost like a donation, basically.
And then you can just withdraw it on your PayPal account and just send it on your account. So that's how other people would actually make money on TikTok. And there's also the system where you make an exclusive content, and then people subscribe. So when they subscribe, it goes to your TikTok, like I think it's called TikTok wallet something, right? And then you can still withdraw it on your PayPal. So there's that option as well, where people can actually subscribe, and then they only find like exclusive content, not content where it's actually accessible to everyone, but only to those who have subscribed.
Wow,
so
interesting.
I think, but it's something that they recently started doing.
Being
eco before. Being eco before. I'm a gift. They've always been there.
But this one, the wallet, it's a recent thing, ne?
I think that's something they actually, invented for.
All right. So if there's anybody with more information on how to monetize things on TikTok, please feel free to drop comments, misadvise and IT and whatnot, so that we can know whether are we playing along the right lines or not, All right, interesting, Putsonobo. So then what's your handle on TikTok?
On TikTok, that's Sonwabile N.
Sonwabile N for November, ne? All right. And you mainly do gospel songs and whatnot.
I do that. I also focus on other genre, but I would say like 70% will be gospel. I grew up in a Christian background.
Well, we all did.
Low music,
influenced you.
It influenced me. It played a huge role.
Beautiful.
Of my life. So that's why I would actually use I would say 70%, as much as I do other genres.
Yes. But into easy aguyo is the gospel.
70% you would actually find the gospel. I also travel a lot, so I once thought of maybe I should start doing like those traveling vlogs or whatnot for YouTube, But because of the content sanctuary, I don't know how people would actually find it or how they would actually receive it. I've once tried, doing that. I remember 2022 when I left the country because I work on a cruise.
Cruise ships.
But from the States, we mostly travel to
the Caribbean
Canada,
side.
Mexico.
Yes.
So I remember when I left, I couldn't actually create my content, like content link inside. So I tried to share content like those traveling, and then I was like, let me just test. I don't know how people would actually receive it because battery socks answer this thing, and I did that. I figured, but judging on the views, that's when I realized I was like, I don't know.
Maybe stick to this.
Maybe I should stick
for
to
now.
This. For now.
For now.
I was like, maybe I should stick to this for now. Maybe for YouTube, that's something I could, try out.
No, you can tweak it. No,
Yeah.
I think there's potential in that. You must follow it through, man. You must follow it through. So now part of what I do on my platform, outside of everything that we've spoken about, I also have a quiz where I find out how well do you know South Africa.
Okay.
And it's strictly South African questions. Maramai, they range from everywhere, but strictly South Africa.
Yeah,
can I give you a quiz, Nyana? You have most def. All right, it's time for the quiz itself. All right, the first question. South Africa. The first, right now Bafana is playing in the AFCON. Ne? Yeah, right now they're playing in the AFCON. We have won the AFCON. When was that year when we won the AFCON? I can give you a clue. Nelson Mandela was still president, and it was lifted by Mandela and Neil Tovey. What year was that? Post-democracy. It was early days of democracy.
Early days.
Yeah.
2004.
Early days. Mandela was president. That's the clue. Mandela was not president in 2000. So I'll give you one more chance. Well, it's in the 90s.
90s.
Yeah, it's in the 90s.
98.
Sorry, Magani, sorry. 1996 was the year that we won.
See, I was only born that year, so maybe that's why I don't even
maybe that's why. Sorry. Apologies to the young man. But he's bigger than me physically. Hey, these boys are big, yo. All right. Next question. Brenda Fassie.
Yeah.
She has her middle name, her other name, Igama Lesintu. What is that name? A clue would be seeing that she's Xhosa, who know something, as most Xhosa women would have similar names.
I don't know.
Okay, Nokzola. Yeah. The other name of Brenda Fassie is Nokzola. Most definitely. Let's move on. All right. We have a language, an official language that has just recently been added to our existing 11 official languages. What language is that?
Isn't it Khoisan?
Not quite, no. It's just been added, I think, 2 or 3 years back. It's quite a recent one.
Can I get a clue?
Yes. You don't use your mouth.
Sign language.
That's it.
Oh.
There we go. All right. If I were to say I am at the Peter Mokaba Stadium, what province am I?
Limpopo.
Thank you. There we go. So that is 2 correct, 2 wrong out of 5 questions. So this is the determiner as to whether is it a pass or a fail. Nelson Mandela, when he arrived in Johannesburg, there's a township he stayed in. What's the name of that township? I know you're gonna know. The one is famous, but the other one, there's another one where he stayed in before he moved to the famous one.
Alex.
Alexandra, my man, you got it right. That is 5. That is 5 questions, and that is 3 out of 5. That is a pass, my man. And recently the matrix got their results. Now we're to pass as a matriculant.
What is it called?
I think you're part of. No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So please, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think it's just underneath 60%, if not 55. And with that said, I would like us to close this one with singing the national anthem. What I've noticed is that we need a lot of patriotism as South Africans. We are the best people in the world. I've traveled the world as well, as much as probably you have as well. And I've found that South Africans are probably the nicest people you'll also bump into. So with that said, may we please sing the national anthem, Mapwe.
Can we skip the other part?
We are singing everything. We want to hear Nalebetiwai. We want to hear even the butchered part. All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Nkosi sikeleli Afrika maluphakamisu thandazo yethu Nkosi sikelela thina luswapho lwayo Morena boloka setšhaba sa o se boloke setšhaba sa heso setšhaba sa South Africa 80 van ons 80 van ons Wars gevecht waar die antwoord sounds of call to come together and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. But you did it. Oh, that was Sonwabile, ladies and gentlemen. I did hear him being burnt by a hot potato in the Afrikaans and English parts. They will just excuse him. The potato was very hot in his mouth. There was going on, but he did sing it. With that said, Sonwabile, thank you for gracing us with your presence and giving us an episode. And don't forget, check him out on TikTok, Sonwabile N. And he's on the TikTok space. Sonwabile, thank you and appreciate it. Thank you for being on the request line.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we are out.